Hello, everybody.
Please select an option. Send a message to Sam.
I'm back,
Cancel. There is one.
and I'm going to be playing Pig soon.
Pick a user. Rash. Road. Redneck Carol. Ream. Rickspin. Robinson 234. On Uno. Enter the message you want. Come to Pig. Ars Games Client Pig. Text. PM of come to Pig to Robinson 234 successful. New game. There is one. New game. W. No. The target. Yes. And 1000. Ars Games. There is one. There are no play. Successfully sent to all players connected looking for games. There is one. There are no players. There is one. There are no players. There is one. There are no play. There is one. There are no www. Friends list. Rashid Aram. Road. On. Amethyst Inc. No Seal. Wolfie. Sucker. Mitchell. Exit. Exit. There is one. There are no players. There is one. There are no players. Message from JCheek 1998. Hey. PM from Robinson 234. I am also calming your game. There is one. There are no players. There is one. There are no players. There is one. There are no. Pick a user to set. Ration. Double. Road. Redneck. Ream. RRR. Redneck Carrot. Ream. Expense. Robinson 234. On Uno. Sam to be. Robinson. Enter the message. Ars Games. Pick. PM of H. There is one. There are no players.
Oh, looks like I might be playing by myself.
PM from Robinson 234. Hello. W. You can't play a game with yourself. Pick a user to Rashid Redneck. Ream. Rickspin. Robinson. Enter the message you want to send to Robinson 234. Dialogue. Ars Games. PM of. There is one. There are no players. PM from Robinson 234. Come. There is one. There are no players. You have left. Switch game. No. New game. Join game. Wuxu. Private game with friend. 3000. Game with Purple Crier. Target score. Return to main menu. Select an op. There are 13. There is one player. JCheek 1998. There are 13 players in the game. They are Purple Crier, Robinson 234, Goldie, Coco. Join game. W. Private game with friend 3030. Not connected. Target score 500. Game with Purple Crier. Target score 500. Return to main menu. Select it. Switch game. Please choose Pig. Press Control. SP. No. The target. Yes. Enter a target score. Between 1 and 1. Ars Games. There is one. There are no. You have added bot Miriam. WB. The game is starting. Roll a die. You roll a 2 making your turn total 2. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 6 make. You roll a 5. You roll a 3. You roll a 5. You roll a 2 making. You roll a 6. You roll a 3 making. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 32. Miriam rolls a 6 making. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a... you roll a 3 making your turn total 7. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total. PM from Robinson 234. Come fast. Miriam rolls a 2 make. You roll a 1 loop. Miriam rolls a 4. Miriam rolls a... Miriam holds and ends her turn with 16 points. You roll a 4 making your turn total 11. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 52 points. Miriam rolls. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 5. PM from Robinson 234. Hey, come fast. Miriam rolls a 5 making her. Pick the user to send a Ration. Road. Red. Green. Rickspin. Robinson. Enter the message you want to send to Robinson 200. KLB. Playing. Ars Games. You roll a 3 making your turn total. Miriam rolls a 3. Miriam rolls a... Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a... You roll a 6 make... You roll a 5 making... You roll a 2 make... You roll a 3 make... You roll a 6 making... You roll a 1 losing. Miriam rolls a 1 losing. losing 0 points. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 3, make R. You roll a 3, make. You roll a 6, make. You roll a 2, make. You roll a 5. You roll a 6, making. You roll a 3, making your turn total 28. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 80 points. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 15. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 34 points. You roll a 3, making your turn total 3. You roll a 3, making. You roll a 4, making your turn total 10. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 5, you roll a 5. You roll a 2, you roll a 4, making. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 106 points. It is Miriam rolls a 3, making her. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls. Miriam holds and ends her turn with. There is one play. There are no play. W. You roll a 5, make. You roll a 5, make. You roll a 4, make. You roll a 3, make. You roll a 4, make. You roll a 1, losing 21 points. Miriam rolls a 4, making. Miriam roll.
Back.
PM from Robinson 234. Hey, come fast. You roll a 1, losing 0 points. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 1, losing 5 points. It is your. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 7. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 15. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 19. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 65. You roll a 6. You roll a 6. You roll a 5. You roll a 6. You roll a 3. You roll a 1, losing 26 points. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 14. Miriam holds and ends her. You roll a 2, make. You roll a 5. You roll a 3, make. You roll a 1, losing 10 points. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 12. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 17. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 21. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 27. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 106 points. It is your turn. Roll it up. You roll a 3, making your turn total 3. Roll it, end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 124 points. It is Miriam's turn. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 1, losing 3 points. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 4, making your. You roll a 5, making. You roll a 4, making your. You roll a 5, making. You roll a 3, making your. You roll a 3, making. You roll a 3, making your. You You roll a 3, making your turn total 3. It is your turn. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 154 points. Miriam rolls a 1, losing. You roll a 3, making. You roll a 2, making. You roll a 4, making. You roll a 3, making. You roll a 1, losing 12 points. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 2. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 108 points. You roll a 4, making your. You roll a 2, make. You roll a 2, making. You roll a 5, make. You roll a 1, losing. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 2. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 5. Miriam. You roll a. You roll. You roll. You roll a 3, making your turn total 16. End your turn. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 11. Miriam rolls a 1, losing 11 points. You roll a 2, making. You roll a 5, making your. You roll a 3, making. You roll a 6, making your. You roll a 2, making your turn. You roll a 4, making your turn total 22. End your turn. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 10. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 3, making your. You roll a 5, making. You roll a 1, losing. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls. You roll a 6, make. You roll a 6, make. You roll a 3, making. You roll a 6, make. You roll a 1, losing 21 points. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 12. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 120 points. You roll a 6, making. You roll a 2, making your turn. You roll a 6, make. You roll a 4, make. You roll a 5, make. You roll a 4, making your turn total 20. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 219 points. It is Miriam's turn. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 2. Potables find out what's going. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 11. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 100. You roll a 1, losing. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 9. Miriam holds and ends. You roll a 6, making your. You roll a 5, make. You roll a 3, make. You roll a 2, making your. You roll a 4, making your turn total 20. It is your turn. Roll a die. End your turn. You hold. Miriam rolls a 1, lose. You roll a 4, making your. You roll a 5. You roll a 5, make. You roll a 2, make. You roll a 6, making. You roll a 4, making your. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 265 points. It is Miriam's turn. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 2. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 12. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 16. Miriam rolls a 1, losing 16 points. You roll a 3, making. You roll a 6, making your. You roll a 4, make. You roll a 3, make. You roll a 6. You roll a 6, making your turn total 28. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 6, making your turn total 34. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 299 points. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 2. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 8. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 148. You roll a 6, making your turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 3, making. There are 2 players in this game. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 7. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 11. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 17. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 19. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 22. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 170 points. You roll a 1, losing 0 points. It is Miriam's turn. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 13. Miriam holds and ends her. You roll a 4, making your turn total 4. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 6, make. You roll a 6. You roll a 2, make. You roll a 2, make. You roll a 5, making your turn. You roll a 4, making your turn total 29. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 328 points. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam holds and ends her turn with. You roll a 2, make. You roll a 5, make. You roll a 6. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn. Miriam holds and ends. You roll a 5, making. You roll a 3, making. You roll a 5. You roll a 2. You roll a 4. You roll a 5. You roll a 1, losing 24 points. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a. You roll. You roll a 6, making. You roll a 3, making your turn total 15. End your turn. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 1, losing 3 points. You roll a 5. You roll a. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 11. Miriam rolls a 5, Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 21. Miriam holds 10. You roll a 4, making. You roll a 1, losing. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 13. Miriam hold 10 answer. You roll a 6 make. You roll a 1 losing. Miriam rolls a 2 making return total 2. Miriam rolls a 2 making return total 4. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 1 losing. Miriam rolls a 4 making return total 4. Miriam hold 10 answer turn. You roll a 1 losing 0 points. It is Miriam's turn. Miriam rolls a 5 making return total 5. Miriam rolls a 1 losing 5. You roll a 5 making your turn total 5. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 4 making your. You roll a 6 make. You roll a 5 making. You roll a 2 making your turn total 22. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 5. You roll a 5 making your turn total 32. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 375 points. Miriam rolls a 5. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 5. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 3. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 200. You roll a 6 making. You roll a 6 making. You roll a 1 losing. Miriam rolls a 6 making. Miriam rolls a 1 lose. You roll a 5. You roll a 6. You roll a 1 lose. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 2. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 11. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 246. You roll a 2 making your turn total 2. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 4 making end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 401 points. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 252 points. You roll a 4. You roll a 5 making your turn total 9. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 5. You roll a 1 losing 14. Miriam rolls a 5 making her. Miriam holds 10. You roll a 6. You roll a 6. You roll a 2 make. You roll a 1 lose. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 15. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 18. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 24. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 287. You roll a 4 making. You roll a 4 make. You roll a 5. You roll a 6. You roll a 4 making. You roll a 5 make. You roll a 4 making. You roll a 1 losing 32 points. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 200 and. You roll a 3 make. You roll a 2 make. You roll a 6. You roll a 4 make. You roll a 1 losing 15 points. It is Miriam's turn. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 6. Miriam holds and end. You roll a 1 losing. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 11. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 5. You roll a 6. You roll a 3 making your turn total 20. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 6 making your turn total 26. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 3 making end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 430 points. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 14. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 18. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 20. Miriam holds and you roll a 6 making. You roll a 3 making. You roll a 4 making. You roll a 1 losing 13. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 7. Miriam holds and ends. You roll a 3 making your turn total 3. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 3 making your end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 446 points. It is Miriam's turn. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 2. Miriam holds and end. You roll a 2 make. You roll a 2 make. You roll a 4 make. You roll a 5 making your. You roll a 4 making. You roll a 5 making your turn total 22. End your turn. You hold and end your. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 2. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 11. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 339 points. It is your turn. You roll a 4 making your turn total 6. You roll a 1 losing 6 points. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 4. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 343 points. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 1 losing. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 1 losing 0. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 11. Miriam holds and ends her. You roll a 6 making. You roll a 1 lose. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 10. Miriam holds and end. You roll a 4 making your. You roll a 4 make. You roll a 2 making your turn total 10. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 3 make. You roll a 3 make. You roll a 1 losing 16 points. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 3, making your turn total. You roll a 4, you roll a 5. You roll a 2, making your turn total. You roll a 6, making your turn total 20. End your turn. You hold and end. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 4. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 368 points. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 9. Miriam holds and you roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 4, making. Miriam holds and you roll a 3. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 4, making. Miriam rolls a 3, making. Miriam holds. You roll a 1, losing. Miriam rolls. Miriam holds. You roll a 1, losing 0. Miriam rolls a 6, make. Miriam hold. You roll a 4, make. You roll a 3, make. You roll a 2, make. You roll a 2, making your turn total 11. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 4, making your turn total 15. It is your turn. It is Miriam's turn. You roll a 1, losing 19 points. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 6. Miriam holds it. You roll a 2. You roll a 3, making. You roll a 1, lose. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 1, lose. You roll a 6, making your turn total 6. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 2, make. You roll a 3. You roll a 6. You roll a 1, losing 17 points. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 7. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 11. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 15. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 421 points. J-Cheek 1998 score is 488 points. S. You roll a 5, making your turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 4. Miriam holds and ends. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a. You roll a 6, you roll a 6. You roll a 1, lose. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam holds it. You roll a 6. You roll a 3, you roll a 1, lose. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 5, make. You roll a 6. You roll a 6, make. You roll a 2, making. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 507 points. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 7. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 10. Miriam holds and ends. You roll a 5. You roll a 6. You roll a 3. You roll a 3. You roll a 3, making. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 527 points. It is Miriam's turn. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 11. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 16. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 22. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 463. You roll a 3. You roll a 1, losing. Miriam rolls. You roll a 2. You roll a 6, make. You roll a 6, make. You roll a 3, make. You roll a 1, losing 17. Miriam rolls a 3, making. Miriam rolls a 5. Miriam holds and end. You roll a. You roll a 2. You roll a. You roll a 5. You roll a 1, losing 16 points. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 2. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 7. Miriam holds. You roll. You roll a. You roll. You roll. You roll. End your turn. You hold and end your. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 2. Miriam rolls a 1, lose. You roll. You roll a 4. You roll. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 561 points. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 12. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 14. Miriam rolls. Miriam rolls a 3. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 24. Miriam holds and ends. You roll a 5. You roll a 6. You roll a 6. You roll a 5. You roll a 2, making your. You roll a 1, losing 24. Miriam rolls a 1, losing. You roll a 6. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 11. Miriam. You roll a 6, making your. You roll a 2, making. You roll a 3, making. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 7. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 10. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 13. Miriam holds and you roll a 3. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 3 make. You roll a 3. You roll a 4 making. You roll a 3 make. You roll a 3. You roll a 1 losing 16 points. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 3. Miriam holds 10 ends her turn with 518 points. It is. You roll a 1 losing. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 13. Miriam holds 10 ends her turn with 531. You roll a 1 losing 6 points. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 4. Miriam roll. You roll. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 574. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 5 making your turn. You roll. End your turn. Miriam roll. You roll a 5 making your turn total 5. End your turn. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 6. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 530. J-Cheek 1998 score is 595. Yes. You roll a 5 making your turn total 11. End your turn. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 2. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 15. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 552 points. You roll a 1 losing. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 6. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 558 points. It is your turn. Roll it. You roll it. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 625 points. It is Miriam's. Miriam holds and end. You roll. You roll. You roll it. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 637. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a. You roll it. You roll a 1. Miriam roll. You roll. You roll a 1 losing. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 12. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 15. Miriam holds it. You roll a 1 losing. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 14. Miriam you roll a 5 making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 12. Miriam holds 10. You roll a 3 making your turn total 3. It is your end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 650 points. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 12. Miriam holds and end. You roll a 6 making your turn total 6. It is your turn. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 5 making your turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 2. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 11. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 16. Miriam holds and end. You roll a 2 making your turn total 2. It is end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 600 and Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 7. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 624 points. You roll. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 9. Miriam holds and ends. You roll a 4 making your turn total 4. It is end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 681. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 2. Miriam holds and end. You roll a 1 loot. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 2 making her turn total 10. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 5 making your turn total 5. It is your turn. Roll it up. You roll. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 696 points. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn. Miriam rolls a 5 making her turn. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 648 points. It is your turn. You roll a 3 making your turn total 3. It is. Miriam rolls a. You roll a 6 making your turn total 6. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 717 points. Miriam rolls a. Miriam rolls a 3 making her. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 14. Miriam holds and you roll a 4 making. Miriam rolls. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 606. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 4. Miriam rolls a 3 making her turn total 7. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 13. Miriam rolls a 6 making her turn total 19. Miriam rolls a 4 making her turn total 23. Miriam holds it. You roll a 5 making your turn total 5. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 737 points. It is Miriam. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 697 points. 5, making return total 5. Miriam rolls a 6, making return total 11. Miriam holds 10. You roll a 4, making your turn total 4. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 752 points. You roll a 2, making your turn total 2. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 765 points. It is Miriam's turn. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 710 points. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 11. Miriam holds 10. You roll a 1, Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 11. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 17. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 23. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 27. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 748. You roll. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 4. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 752. JCheek 1998 score is 765 points. S. You roll a 3, making your turn total 3. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 781 points. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 10. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 13. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 17. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 4, making your turn total 4. It is end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 798 points. It is Miriam's. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 5, making your turn total 5. It is your turn. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam holds and ends. You roll a 4, making your turn total 4. It is. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 15. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 7. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam holds 10. You roll a 3, making your turn total 3. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 807 points. It is Miriam's. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 12. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 791 points. It is your turn. Roll it up. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 2. Miriam holds and ends her. You roll a 1. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 4. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 797 points. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 11. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 808 points. It is your turn. Roll a dot. JCheek 1998 score is 807 points. Miriam's score is 808 points. The target score is 1000. Roll a dot. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 817 points. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 13. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 800 and. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. My name is Bruce Stokes and I just wanted to take the time to wish everyone reading. You roll a 2, making your turn total 2. It is end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 830 points. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 13. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 834. You roll a 6, making your turn total 6. It is your turn. Miriam rolls a 1, losing 0 points. It is your turn. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 1, losing. You roll a 4, making your turn total 4. It is. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam. You roll a 6, making your turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 10. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 13. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 8. You roll a 2, making your turn total 2. It is your turn. Miriam rolls a 6. Miriam holds and ends. You roll a 2, making your turn total 2. It is your end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 847. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 859 points. You roll a 5, making your turn total 5. It is your end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 862 points. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 12. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 871. You roll a 3, making your turn total 3. It is your end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 874 points. Miriam rolls a 3, making her. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 879 points. You roll a 5, making your turn total 5. It is your end your turn. You hold and end your turn with 894. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam holds and ends her. You roll a 6, making your turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a. You roll a. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam holds. You roll a 3, making your turn total 3. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 902 points. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 6, making your turn total. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 914 points. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 12. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 18. Miriam rolls a 1, loop. You roll a 3, making your turn total 3. It is your turn. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 12. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 17. Miriam holds 10. You roll a 4, making your turn total 4. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 927 points. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 914 points. You roll a 6, making your turn total. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 942 points. It is Miriam's turn. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam holds and ends her turn. You roll a 4, making your turn total. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 10. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 16. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 935. You roll a 6, making your turn total 6. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 954. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 1. You roll a 5, making your turn total 5. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 967 points. Miriam roll. You roll a 2, making your turn total 2. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 974 points. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 4. Miriam roll. You roll a 4, making your turn total 4. End your turn. You hold and end your turn with 988 points. Miriam rolls a 5, making her turn total 5. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 8. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 10. Miriam holds 10. You roll a 1, lose. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 6. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 951. You roll a 2, making your turn total. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 3. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 7. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 9. Miriam rolls a 3, making her turn total 12. Miriam rolls a 6, making her turn total 18. Miriam rolls a 2, making her turn total 20. Miriam rolls a 4, making her turn total 24. Miriam holds and ends her turn with 970. You roll a 2, making your turn total 2. It is your turn. Roll a die. You roll a 4, making. You roll a 6, making your turn total 12. End your turn. You win the game. You had a score of 1,000 points. The game will terminate in 30 seconds. This is your 7th win. JCheek 1998 score is 1,000 points. Miriam's score is 975 points. The target score is 1,000. Are you sure you want to leave? No. Ask you. Are you sure you want to leave? No. You have left. There are no players. There is one player.
And that was Pig.